Hello, what's up guys? Today we are going to discuss about mole. Within 2-3 minutes we finished. Okay, so let's begin the journey of mole. I think mole is the topic of class 9 science chemistry. Okay, so the mole mole is the number of just like a dozen. We know 1 dozen is equal to 12. any of the things any of the things 1 dozen. If you take 1 dozen table, it means there are 12 tables. Okay, uh, similarly and similarly mole mole is just like a dozen, which contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Okay, it is a number which contained by a 1 mole. Okay, uh, it is totally similar by the dozen. As we see, 1 dozen containing 12 12 numbers, means 12 numbers of any any particles. In the place of particles we can see other things like books. uh, Generally we buy the banana by the dozen. Okay, so similarly in 1 मोल एक मोल में इतना नंबर होता है, इतना नंबर. Okay, if you take with example, if I say I have 1 mole of copy. Okay, if I say 1 mole of copy, it means we have 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 copies. Okay, I think you understand the mean of mole. Okay, so mole is used in to count. Mole is the use for the counting of particles of matters, compound, elements. Okay, so there is some term which is required to know us. Okay, first is molar mass. Okay, molar mass of any compound or atoms is their molecular mass is equal to their molecular mass. If I take a simple example, H2O. Now we take an example of molar to understand molar mass. Generally easy example, that is H2O. Okay, now we write their molecular masses. Okay, as we know, hydrogen's mass is 1 and there is 2, therefore we will multiply by 2 and we will add with the mass of oxygen. So their oxygen mass is 16. Okay, the 2 plus 16, there will be 18 U. As we know, U is the unit of the mass. Okay, now it is also, if we replace the U unit with G, if you write by it, write it like, okay, now then it is called GMM, gram molecular mass. Okay, now one thing, there is also gram atomic mass, that will be uses in if we finding the molar mass of atom. Okay, now we find the molar mass of only oxygen atom. Okay, oxygen atom. Now we know oxygen atom's mass is 16 U. If if we write 16 gram, then we called gram atomic mass, GAM. Okay. For retain the gram molecular mass and gram atomic mass, we have to replace the unit of U with G. Okay. Now their conclusion is molar mass is equal to GMM or GAM. Okay, there's no difference, but we have to replace the U with G. Okay, on which, on the molar mass of that compounds or atom. Okay, now we understand we understood molar mass, okay, and gram atomic mass, gram molecular mass. Don't fear by it. This is that they are equal to the molar mass. It depends on the atoms or molecule. If there is an atom, then we will use gram atomic mass and replace the U with the G. Okay. If there is a molecular mass and molecules, if we found the molar mass of molecules, then we have if you have to write their gram molecular mass, then we change the U with G and write the GMM. Okay. Now there is only thing, then we try some questions. Okay. uh, we understood 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Now let's understand with example. If we say I have 1 mole of carbon atom, okay, 1 mole of carbon atom, it means we have the particles of carbon atom 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of कार्बन. ओके, इसका मतलब यही होता है. अगर मेरे पास हम बोले कि मेरे पास 1 मोल ऑफ कार्बन एटम है, इट मीन्स वी हैव इतना एटम्स ऑफ कार्बन. ओके, इतना पार्टिकल्स, सॉरी, particles of carbon. In 1 mole of carbon atom, there is itna particle of carbon. It is similarly, if we talk 1 dozen of carbon atom, if we say 1 dozen of carbon atom is equal to 12 particle, similarly that is okay. Now one thing we have to know, we also understood molar mass. Okay, there is a fact, and you have to know the mass of the 1 mole is equal to their molar mass. What I said, the mass of 1 mole of any particle is equal to of that compound or atom mass. For example, 1 mole of carbon atom is equal to, means its masses is equal to molar mass of Na. Okay, but he said the mass of the 1 mole of any particle is equal to the molar mass of that particle. Okay, now we write the mass. 1 mole of carbon atom is equal to carbon's atomic number is 6, means 12 u. There will be not use u, we will use g. For finding mole and mole related questions, in we use the gram atomic mass and gram molecular mass. Therefore we found molar mass by the through the molecular mass, but we replace the u with the g. Okay, it is most important, and please careful it. Okay, now 1 mole is equal to itna mass grams. It is the mass of 1 mole. Now let's go